All right, let's see if we can get this stream working here. I think we've got it. We'll get rid of OBS real quick. And cool, there we go. All right, so let me go ahead and see if I can't get the stream URL. Bear with me, guys. I'm just getting a live stream going here. I don't know if we'll have anybody watching this or not, but so yeah, guys, welcome to the stream. If anybody's watching, I'm Caleb Block with HomeSmart. Hope you're doing well today. I'm over in the HomeSmart office in Castle Rock, Colorado. Just thought I'd play around with some live streaming stuff and just talk a little bit about yeah, how crazy this market's going right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy the URL here and just pop onto Facebook. If anybody in HomeSmart wants to watch. And I am doing this from a laptop, so we'll see how well she works. So we'll see. If anybody is in the chat, just feel free to say. I'm going to go ahead and pop out the chat so we don't have to have that. All right, so yeah, guys, it's been a pretty crazy time right now in Colorado as far as the real estate market goes. Things are just super hot right now. And hopefully we can get things going here. All right, so yeah, so I'm just going to go look in the MLS real quick, take a quick looky at what's going on in here. So if you guys are not familiar, Colorado right now, the inventory is super, super low. So that is driving up the prices of houses at a crazy, crazy level. I haven't really experienced anything this intense in the time that I've been doing real estate, so yeah, let's just see if we can't. I'm just going to paste in this chat link. But yeah, it's pretty crazy right now, guys. So we're looking at the I like this Market Watch tab. That just kind of gives me an idea of what's been going on in RE Colorado, which is the Denver metro area MLS. There are separate MLS systems for up near Boulder. There's Iris, Colorado Springs area has PPAR, and there are also Pueblo and multiple different MLS systems in the mountains. So the MLS I use is really just the Denver metro area. As you can see here on the Market Watch tab, over the last 24 hours, there have only been 72 new listings in the entire metro Denver area. You can see 500 of them have gone under contract in the last 24 hours. So obviously tons of activity as far as stuff getting bought up, but not a lot of stuff going on the market. So we can go ahead and just look real quick and see where some of these new listings are. We'll go check out our map here. But yeah, 72 and just, within a day, that's not a ton. So you can see most of them are definitely right along I-25, it looks like there, but not a lot. I live in Parker, so I focus Parker, Elizabeth, Kiowa, down to the Springs, mostly Douglas and Elbert County. Now we can just look real quick and see. Yeah, over the last 24 hours, really only 2 new listings in Parker. So, as you might imagine, right now is a great time to sell a house. Buying a house, on the other hand, not the best time. Of course, people still are buying and selling. On the buy side, things are very difficult right now, just in the fact that the resale market is hyper competitive. What I would recommend to people is that you maybe look into new builds. That's kind of what I've been telling my clients, just because things are extremely competitive right now. People, I've shown houses that were listed in the 600s that sold for over 800,000. Granted, that's a horse property on acreage, so it's a little bit different, but it's very common right now. You're seeing people are offering $50,000 to $100,000 over ask on some of these houses. They're totally waiving their inspection contingencies. Most of the time what people are doing is they're having an inspection, but they're not asking the sellers to fix anything. And what we're seeing a lot of right now are appraisal gaps. So if you're buying a home with a mortgage, part of that process is the home is going to get appraised by a professional third-party appraiser. And because these sales prices are going so much higher than the list prices, oftentimes the houses aren't appraising at that value. So what buyers are doing is saying, hey, if the house doesn't appraise, we will cover whatever that gap is with cash. So people might be bringing an extra $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in cash to a closing just so they can secure that property. We'll just look real quick. This one actually looks like it's kind of close to where I live. And it's in Idlewild. So that house is going up at 450 or 850, excuse me. And that just went live today. Cool house. I like the spiral staircase. Nice listing. But, again, what's going on in the market right now is just completely absurd. But it kind of is what it is. So from my perspective as an agent, I really think the best thing that you can do if you're looking to buy right now is actually look at new build communities, only because once you sign up contract with a new build, your price is locked in, and you might have a little bit more of the ability to get good value for your money, and then you're getting a new house, so it's more than likely, going to have less problems as far as maintenance issues, that kind of thing. Not to say new houses don't have these issues, but they're definitely lessened. I did just change the criteria on the Market Watch to the last 7 days. So over the last week, we've had less than 1,000 new houses on the market. almost 2,200 houses are pending or under contract, and about 1,600 have closed within the last week. So there are some expireds, some people withdrawing, but it's very small. But you can definitely see just the purple bar to the green bar, quite a difference in the amount of the amount of inventory versus the amount of demand. So we'll go ahead and look at the actives again here and just check them out on a map. And again, this is just a test of my live stream here. Just make sure things are working good. So bigger view, I mean, you can see Douglas County, oops, only really has 126 listings. Denver, only around 330 for Denver and Aurora. Thornton area, 80. So, oh, try to zoom out again, see if we can get those bubbles. So it is definitely very competitive right now. My clients are selling their home in Parker, and they're actually moving out to a new build community in Elizabeth. So they went a little further east, but I think their money is definitely going to go a little bit further out there, just because everything in the purview of the actual metro area is just getting chomped up so fast. It's kind of insane. So if you guys have questions about real estate in Colorado, you can always message me. I'll put my email down in the description box below. But yeah, right now it's just pretty weird times, guys. There are some people that say there might be a market crash coming up. Hard to say, you know, if inventory remains this low, it's going to be, you know, the demand is going to outpace the supply, and so that's why we're seeing these crazy jumps in value. And there's something cheap out in Albert for only 175, so that's more of a mobile home though, so that's what you're looking at for under 200,000, unfortunately. It's like a couple houses up in the Pinery. Obviously, once you get past the $1 million range, things are a little bit slower just because there's a smaller pool of people that are buying. But it is definitely very competitive right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and see. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can end this stream real quick and just test this out. But I'm gonna try to do these more in the future, make it more of a regular thing. That way, if any of my subscribers have real estate questions that they want to ask me, they can pop them into the chat. But for the moment, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. So again, this is Caleb Block with HomeSmart out of the Castle Rock office. Hope you're having a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.